All right, it is Tuesday, July 4th, Independence Day. I got to get a box out of that tractor they dropped off for me yesterday. I had the shop shut up because it was pouring rain. Yeah, we've had a little over an inch of rain the first 3 days of July already. But it's some spray to kill them rows of volunteer corn. Yeah, because tomorrow I hope to finish spraying my beans. Got a feeling there's going to be some spots. I might make a track or two, but they only say good today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and then chance of rain again. So on Thursday, like I said, they're coming to do the combine, so I want to be here. But somebody sent me this. You'll see it better when I hang it sometime. It says, "Are you getting it yet?" Kind of cool. Or actually, it's very cool. Somebody had that flag made for me. I don't know who that somebody is because the package came in the mail and it came from Los Angeles, but there was no name, no nothing. So don't claim it was you if it wasn't, but whoever it was, if you want me to know, then tell me. But much appreciated. That's cool. Add it to the flag collection. I'm thinking probably over there left of the Canadian and American handshake flag, but I don't know, I might run out of room on my walls for flags. So let's take a stroll down here for a minute by the brush hog. Chelsea needs to mow. Chelsea was down to Staten Island for a week to her boyfriend's, so the grass and weeds are getting out of control. So Frank, my tire guy, was out on a couple of emergency tire calls, so he decided to stop on his way back. 3 of my 6 tires here on the brush hog are off the rim. Well, they have tubes in them. They make them these, wicked heavy ply tires so that you don't puncture them with brush and whatnot. But they put, I don't know, I'm thinking some chintzy ass tubes in them because this one right here, the valve stem was broke right off. We basically just pulled it off in our hand. So he's gonna find 3 heavy duty tubes to put in those so that I can go back to brush hogging when I get to it. So I don't know, it's just, for one, why wouldn't you make them tubeless? If you're putting, I think they're like a 16 or 19 ply tire. I mean, they're, those of you who own these things know. So why put a tube in it? Just make them tubeless. I don't know. I gotta go put gas in the mower so that the kid can mow today because she needs to mow Grandma's lawn too. As you can see, it's getting a little out of control. So, and she couldn't mow yesterday when she was back because we got, just shy of 4/10 of an inch yesterday and 7/10 on the 1st. So we've already got a little over 1 inch of rain for the first 3 days of July. Not gonna bitch because, Mother Nature can shut it off at any time, but she needs to shut it off for a few days here so we can get done spraying, so that all the rest of the farmers around can get their spraying done and their side dressing done and whatnot. So Jimbo was just here. Like I told you, it's the 4th of July, Independence Day. Him and I just did a short, I don't even know what it was, 15-20 minute live stream. Maybe some of you were there because there's the flag that, like I said, the address said someplace in Los Angeles, no name, so I'm assuming it's the place that made it. I don't know who sent it. Like I said, if you want to be anonymous, so be it. If you want to tell me who you are, put it in the comments when this video comes out. But we thought that was an appropriate place for that, right above that. Are you getting it yet? Some of you were saying that, Jim and Andy, you guys should do a live on Independence Day. No, not really. But that's why we decided to do that short little live of us putting that up. So that's a cool flag. And like I told Jim, if people drive by and they're like, Are you getting it yet? I wonder what that means. Well, chances are they're people that need to start getting it. Alright, it's Wednesday, July 5th. That corn looks good. Jimmy's privacy fence looks good. Or it's getting there. We're heading to, well, not the last of the beans we have to spray, because this tank's full and it's going to take another partial tank. So somebody's garbage on the road here. There was garbage back farther. Whatever, people. Here's some more corn. Looks good. Most all the corn is between waist high and chest high now. The stuff, early stuff back around the home farm. Well, this is the home farm, but right around the shop and my house and whatnot is even a little taller. So yeah, rain does amazing things. Today's supposed to be, it's hotter than balls again. It's already almost 90 and it's 9:30. It's supposed to be like 91 with 70 dew point. Tomorrow's 93 with 70 dew point. Tomorrow they're coming, as I told you before, I'll repeat myself, for the combine. So I'm getting done spraying today. I'm hoping it's not too sticky in spots. We'll find out. And this is some of the last corn that was planted. That 33 acres on that hill. That piece down there on the flat was that heavy clay where some of it didn't come up. I know it's a long ways to see, but it came up. It's just going to be interesting, because some of it's going to be considerably farther behind than the rest. But hey, I've had that happen before, so it'll be what it'll be. Well, the beans don't look bad down here. This is one of the last farms I did. Over there, you know, where the shade is, the dirt was a little dark. You can see my tire impressions, but I didn't sink in. But this is what I don't like, being I've been delayed, is the mare's tail is bigger than I'd like to see it. But I've had good luck with last year with the enlist beans killing the mare's tail even when it got a little bigger. But the beans don't look bad. You know, they're 6-8 inches tall for the most part. But yeah, right over there you can almost see my tire tracks. But yeah, again, it is what it is. So I finished the 3 fields over there across the road. Now I'm doing this one. They look pretty good, other than the mare's tail. But I'm coming down the road to pull in there, and of course, you know, I got my flashers on. I turn my left signal on. It doesn't matter if you have lights on farm equipment. This sprayer has lights on the back, so they're shining. I know they work. And some asshole in a pickup decides to pass me right as I'm getting ready to pull in up here to this field. I mean, whatever. Everybody's in a hurry. Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Oh, it's unbelievable. There's spots where the mare's tail is bad, and there's other spots where it's not. I'm quite sure we come back in a week or 10 days and it'll be all curled up and dead. It'll be curled up tomorrow. We got people passing us on curves. Oh look, we got fucking geniuses passing me on the right here. You know, you're only supposed to pass in that lane if somebody's turning left down that road. Yep. Yep. Everybody's in a motherfucking hurry in today's world. Only problem is when the crash happens, somehow it'll be the farmer's fault. I can't fucking wait to retire, and especially get the fuck out of this state with all these in-hurry, libtard assholes. I got a tractor trailer passing me now. Of course, he's sitting high enough he could probably see nothing was coming, but we're going up this little grade. Of course, the car behind him that's passing, they can't tell because the tractor trailer. Whip it back in quick, you dumb fuck. Why don't you pass the tractor trailer now too while we're coming up on a curve? Holy fuck. You wonder why I'm the grumpy farmer. Fucking retards. Absolute fucking retards. You're all fucking Democrats, apparently. There you go. I had to turn it on for that one because he almost clipped me. Passing me on this curve going up the hill. Good job, dumb fuck. I made sure I grabbed the GoPro real quick just in case he did fucking clip my front end. Holy shit. I'm turning it off, but I'm sure I'll have many more by the time I get there. Turning it back on because I got a line behind me, as you probably can see in the mirror. And when I get over this hill, about 100 yards or so, I have to turn into this gentleman's driveway. So I'm turning my signal light on now as I'm heading down the hill. Double solid line. Let's see how many of these decide they want to go whipping past me and just completely ignore the signal light. So far, none of them, which is shocking. Because those cars coming at me are a ways away enough. Holy shit, I guess they're not gonna. Imagine that. That's a first. Obviously the guy behind me had some sense. Alright. I'm spraying those things now. The volunteer corn. Yeah. I mixed up enough for 20 acres. I'm going to do this 11-acre field and the 9 acres up back, which is spotty. Probably could get away with not doing it because it's not in rows like this. And I probably could get away with doing this without bothering to use my foam marker because it's, you know, pretty evident where it is. But yes, it sucks driving through the beans again. They're still small enough that they'll bounce back, the majority of them. And you can see where a lot of them bounce back in my tracks from the first time spraying. Yeah, and hopefully next year I don't F up again and do that, because that was really dumb on my part. But I'm done spraying beans other than this. Hopefully we don't get aphids, knock on wood. Haven't had aphids in quite a few years, so maybe tomorrow after they come to do the combine I can clean the sprayer up. But I didn't film anymore over there in Plainville because I was just so pissed off getting there. I mean, it's mind-numbing the way people are today. But alright, so I'm gonna kill my volunteer corn here and that'll be that. Alright, zoom in. Yeah, you can see my tracks, but like I said, they'll be fine. But hopefully that corn is dead looking in a week. That field I got real good. Then I went up back. Couldn't remember if I did the field out back or if I went around it till I got to the opening to the other field behind that, which I figured out I did because I could see more in that field. Pretty basically there's still going to be a little bit of volunteer corn here and there, but the stuff that looked like that with rows, yes, it's sprayed. The scattered stuff, whatever, we've all had it. So I put some clethodim on it. So spray is all gone. Now I got to get rid of all the boxes and stuff, but they didn't pick my dumpster up yesterday, being it was the 4th of July. So tomorrow they come for the combine deal. I'll probably film some of that and then just call it a video. But I am glad I am done driving down the road with farm equipment, other than I got brush hog jobs to do until fall, because holy fuck, people are stupid, just beyond stupid. You know, they don't care whether they kill themselves and take anybody else with them, apparently. Jesus. Alright, it's Thursday, July 6th. The corn head sits over there because that will be going on the back of that truck when they get ready to leave to go back to the dealership to fix the gearbox that's leaking and other things. This is out right now. They're inside doing all the computer whatever. I mean, every little thing like that weather stripping that keeps popping out, that's getting replaced. We've had issues with the sieves not moving properly. Part of it we think is the software not matching the computer. They'll be back out in the fall when we fire things up again too, to make sure. But that's the fuel pump you hear running because they have to keep turning it on, cycling the key for all the updates on the computer and whatnot. So it's, yeah, they've been here for, I don't know, at least an hour and a half so far, going through everything. So we've been addressing all of the Yes, issues that I've had. Yes, these are dryer sheets that I stick all over the place to keep the rodents away. But we're going to make everything right. So, and there was no sense in them working on that head out here. So, all right. So while they're doing this, I was going through my phone, going through Instagram messages. I hope you can see with the sun. I got this, like over here in the shade, from this Sandra Petco. She's even got the little blue check verifying herself next to her. Hey Andrew, I love your page and photos. Sandra here. I'm a casting director with Cornwell Casting, and I'm casting a new season of Farmer Wants a Wife on Fox. I just wanted to reach out to see if you might know any single, handsome, eligible farmers or ranchers that might be a good fit for this. If someone you refer makes it on the show, you'll receive a $1,000 finder's reward from Fox. Please let me know. Thanks a bunch. Okay. Well, obviously I'm married. Any of you want to help me make $1,000? And, you know, if you're some single hot farmer that wants to be on Farmer Wants a Wife, which I think is kind of stupid, but wow. All right, that's tucked away. We need a new piece of weather stripping there. Yes, I know it's just a small thing, but it won't stay in place. So the software is updated. Here's the problem. Everything works good now. The computer matches what the sieves are set at and whatnot. So the computer is matching the machine now, where last year we were just having all sorts of ass aches getting it to match the machine. John, the one guy that was here last fall too, that was doing it, he said, because I asked this question, that's a 2022, brand new last year. The software that was in it, and I'm just going to give you numbers because I don't know, I can't remember the exact numbers he gave me, but the software that's in it is like a 2.1 version, and the software today that they're using is like a 2.6 or 2.7. So you see what I'm saying? It was a brand new machine with older software. So now it's got the updated software. So I asked him, because this is what always pissed me off about John Deere. I remember my last combine, 2 years after I bought it, I'm putting my light away, they were out here doing something and the kid was up in the cab with his computer and he said, oh, you got 13 software updates. Do you want me to do them? I'm like, 13 software updates in 2 years? I said, yeah, do them. Deere would never tell you when there was software updates. He said New Holland does. They send out things to the dealer, to the service managers, and they come out and update them. So obviously that one should have been not even sent out, in my opinion, with the old software. But the new software, our rock trap door actually works now. Couldn't get it to work before. The clean out for like between corn and beans or beans and corn, whatever, there's a clean out thing, button you can push. Makes all your sieves open all the way up, blows air through, cleans the machine out before you switch crops. Never could get that to work last year. That now works. So everything is working now the way it's supposed to. So they're going to come back out in the fall to make sure everything's working in real time in the fields. So the corn head is gone. It's not there. Larry hooked onto it and took it with him because the gearbox is definitely leaking oil, so that needs to be addressed along with a few other things. So they got a couple months to get that right, but I don't know, hopefully the bugs are out now. But I like the idea that they're all for, you know, updating software when it needs to be. All right, and here's your one more thing for those of you non-farmers. All right, if you're watching this channel, I'm hoping you're not like the people that you saw earlier in this video when I got extremely pissed off. Give us a break when we're on the roads, okay? Most tractors go anywhere, depending on how old they are to how new they are, 15 to 30 miles an hour. So we can't go 60. So And generally, we're not going that far. For you farmers that only have to go a mile at the most, God bless you, because like I said, I'm going about 6 miles that way and about 3 or 4 miles that way, and you saw what we had to deal with. So just give us a break. We'll get there.